Hello everyone and welcome to another FeedArmy video. My name is Emmanuel and today we will discuss an issue regarding Google automatically cropping your images in certain situations. So this is not very good, and usually what I say is that try to make the images fill up the image file size. So for example, if your image size is 500 by 500, make sure the product itself fills up the image as much as possible. The range is between 75% and upwards that you need to fill up the image, meaning not too much white space. However, that doesn't always fix the issue. Now, somebody from ZATO Marketing named Kirk Williams has actually found a solution. But first, let's have a look at an example of what usually I explain to merchants on the community. So, for example, here we have a merchant that says, I have several products that are being scaled incorrectly by Google Shopping. The images appear correctly in Merchant Center, but they are displayed with the wrong scaling in Shopping. I haven't changed anything about the images. Does anyone have any tips? And usually I then explain what I just explained to you, try to make a new image, and obviously that doesn't work. It is a square image in this case. For example, that is the image that the merchant is submitting, but the results are like this. Of course, that is useless. So unfortunately, I say try to make a subtle background to have it changed. That usually sometimes helps. So with the background, then Google doesn't auto crop in that case, but Kirk found a great solution. And here Kirk says, have you ever had your Google Shopping images cropped in weird ways? Congratulations, you've been a victim of smart cropping. With this automated opt-in by default option in GMC, however, I have to say that this is not a function within Google Merchant Center UI, so you can't specifically change it. Google will crop, zoom in, or anything else, a random part of the product image you uploaded for some reason. So if, like us, you have a client who is asking why their product images in SERPs is showing like one wheel instead of an entire product, and you're verified that your Google Merchant Center images are correct, then ask Google support to remove automated smart cropping option on your account. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Kirk, for sharing this. That is very, very good. Now let's have a look at the response. So this is a normal response that will happen with anything else that they're asking for you to opt out in the back end. So when you first send them an email asking, can you please opt out because of smart cropping, because the images are not showing correctly on the results. And then they reply with, this is a follow-up email to your chat conversation regarding images showing incorrectly on Google Shopping. As discussed over the chat, here's what we can do. Opt out of smart cropping. Please confirm stating that you would like to opt out as the image crop is not as desired. Please keep in mind that opting out will apply at account level, not the item level, to help optimize the overall experience. To give us one-time approval to make the change you want, please use the approval template below. Additionally, this authorization should be coming from the admin of the MC account, or if you're a super admin, that's also fine. So that is great. Again, thank you, Kirk. It's great that our community is sharing with us all the little issues that Google likes to do, and this is one way to resolve this specific issue. It would be nice that they, add this in the UI in Google Merchant Center so you can toggle it yourself instead of having to email Google about this. And of course, this has been an issue for years and years, and nobody has really found a solution to this, and Kirk has now finally done it. This time, Google has been helpful in replying. Most of the times I find that Google, when you ask them a question, they don't really reply with a helpful reply. Either it's the template or they just say, check your account, do this, they can't see any issues. Glad that Kirk has found a solution. And that is how you resolve this issue regarding cropped images in Google Shopping that are bad. Thank you again, Kirk. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out downstairs. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.